Good afternoon on what is a warm, bright and sunny day. It is Thursday, April the 11th, and I'm in the reading Nook with a nice hot cup of tea and a box to continue opening. And I think I'm going to finish opening this. What I've got in here is this big bundle, so I'm going to unwrap this. It is quite extensively wrapped, and what I've been able to pull out of this so far, these two books. So this is Down There, 2000 AD Years, Volume 1, and this is Down There, the 2000 AD Years, Volume 2, and I've done unboxings of those and really looking forward to giving those a read through. What I've finally got in here is Summer Magic, the complete journal of Luke Kirby. Before Harry Potter, there was Luke Kirby. So, the original coming out of age story about a British boy wizard. In the summer of 1962, young Luke Kirby is sent to stay with his uncle Elias in a sleepy village called Lunsted, while his mother recuperates from an illness. Elias reveals himself to be a magician, well versed in the alchemical arts and eager to pass his skills on to his young nephew. But while Luke starts his apprenticeship, a bestial horror stalks with those unfortunate enough to wander alone at night in the woods. Will the burgeoning magician be powerful enough to confront the monster? To enter this world of wonder, childhood innocence must be sacrificed. This much-loved saga from the pages of 2000 AD is collected here in its entirety for the very first time. So, this really ran, from 1988 and so on, and was a big hit because, I mean, one of the things about 2000 AD is it's always known for its satirical science fiction, its action science fiction, but also its horror as well. Some of it quite pulpy, this not. Some of it quite subtle, like this, and you know, capturing some of the feel of what it was like to be a child, you know, sent out away from your parents, your family, and so on, to live with someone you didn't know. And that's kind of a classic story, and will be familiar to most. And of course, you know, will be familiar for people who are fans of Harry Potter. And this also comes after the sort of the graphic novels revolving around the books of magic, which sit within the DC universe, tied into the Sandman and the similar sort of books there. And here we have this just terrific black and white artwork depicting sort of like the idyllic life of the 1960s. And you've got kind of really terrific street scene there, just evoking that period, you know, empty, sort of like, you know, empty roads, but the vehicles evoke, you know, the end of the 50s, beginning of the 60s. The artwork is excellent. You know, really rich in detail, and capturing some of the, I mean, like, horror of the situation and the fear on the young Luke's face. And here we actually have a basic policeman out there, armed, taking a shot at the creature. And that's almost like, you know, there's like a Morris Minor, which is a classic vehicle from the 50s, you know, one that you could easily find on the roads all the way up until the 70s, in various forms. And here, essentially after the encounter, we have Luke's growing skills with magic, strange encounters, you know, his uncle Elias training him as his replacement. And John Ridgeway would also be, at the time, would have been drawing Hellblazer, which was the comic strip about John Constantine. So it has that similar feel to it. John Constantine was essentially was an absolute bastard of a magician. And he's appeared in on television in his own television series. He's appeared in another couple of series as well, including a female version in the Sandman television series, she was really good. Jenna Coleman was really good. But here we kind of move on to it being presented in colour, and sort of again sort of capturing, I see the richness, but the simplicity of the period of being out, in the British countryside. Again, all this would have been kind of familiar, growing up during this period, especially if you grew up in small towns, close to the countryside, or actually in a village. So you're going to encounter there with a ghoul-like creature, long in the past, I think. These stories are running over several issues. They're quite long running, so there's a lot going on, quite a lot of plotting in here. We're kind of moving out of that idyllic era into the 60s, swinging London, that sort of thing. Essentially, you've got Sympathy for the Devil, inspired essentially by the Rolling Stones song, I'm presuming. I don't think the artwork is quite as good as in the early sections, but it still looks interesting. And this one is moving into more kind of a bucolic rural horror. So you've got the final confrontation with the forces of evil, and Luke basically proves himself, essentially, as a worthy successor to his uncle. And there we come to a close, and we've got a nice bibliography at the back, so of blurbs about the authors. Sadly, there's no introduction, which I think is a bit of a disappointment, but other than that, I think it's a great collection of kind of a classic kind of tale. I look forward to giving this a proper read through in due course. Anyway, thanks for watching another unboxing in the Nook. If you enjoyed this, then please do click on the like button down below, and if you want to be alerted to get more unboxings in the Nook, where you'll see me out here with a box containing a book or game, or in this case a collected graphic novel, which I will unbox and chat about to the best extent of my knowledge for roughly 10 minutes or so, all of course accompanied by a nice hot cup of tea. Then please do click on the subscribe button down below. Thanks again for watching another unboxing of the Nook, and we'll be back again soon with another one. Bye for now.